Hi, Terry here from Stamping Magic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's project is a masculine card. I've used the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set together with paper from some of our 6-inch designer series paper packs. Now this is quite a simple and quick card to make, so let's get started. These are all the measurements you need for all the elements required to create this project. So if you're interested in reproducing it, take a screenshot so you can refer to it later. Here is the Nuts About Squirrels stamp set. Now this is a 2-step stamp set, which means that there are multiple stamps to make up one image. Now I'm going to use this squirrel today, the stamps to fill in the colour, and then I'm using the happy birthday sentiment. The ink pads I'm using are Early Espresso, Cajun Craze and Crumb Cake. I use basic white card for my original, but this time I'm going to use Very Vanilla. Now I'm stamping the outline of the squirrel in Early Espresso, and I'm making sure that there's enough room around it because I'm going to die cut this as a circle later. Now I'll take the second stamp and this will fill in the colour, and I'm using Cajun Craze. Now you need to be sort of looking from right on top of it, which is a bit tricky for me because I've got the camera there, but you just line up the stamp and stamp it down. The top of the nut is going to be in Early Espresso ink, and then the nut itself will be in Crumb Cake ink. And because all these stamps are photopolymer, it's very easy to line them up. And finally, I'll stamp the sentiment using Cajun Craze ink. The squirrel will be die cut using one of the layering circle dies, and it's the 3rd size down on the plain edge dies. Now I've also die cut an Early Espresso scallop circle mat to go underneath it, and again I used the 3rd size down for this. The sentiment will be die cut using one of the Tasteful label dies, and it's this one, which fits perfectly. I only need the flagged end on the left hand side of the sentiment, so I'm just making a straight cut on the right hand side to remove the flag end there. Then I can add dimensionals onto the reverse. I can also layer up my circle squirrel onto the scallop circle mat. I've gone ahead and added dimensionals onto the back of this already. I have 2 pieces of paper here from the 6-inch designer series paper packs. Now the Early Espresso piece comes from the Neutrals pack, and the Cajun Craze piece comes from the Regals. Now I'm going to flag cut the right hand end of these, and I do that by making a small straight cut up the centre on the end. Then I come in from each of the corner points and cut to the back end of the straight cut to make the flag. Then I'll repeat this for the Early Espresso piece. So I've made my straight cut, now I'm coming in from the bottom corner and then the top corner. My card base is in Cajun Craze, and this is half a standard sheet of card scored in the middle and folded to create a portrait card. Then for inside the card I have a Very Vanilla mat, and I'm just going to decorate the bottom of this with a strip of Early Espresso card, onto which I'm going to add a strip of Crumb Cake card. Now for the front of the card I have an Early Espresso mat and a Crumb Cake mat, and I've embossed the Crumb Cake mat using the new Timber 3D embossing folder. I also embossed the little crumb cake strip for the inside of the card with the same folder. And then I have all the elements I just created. And that's my card complete. Very quick and easy. And here's another look at my original card. So the only difference between them is that I use basic white for the one on the left and very vanilla for the one on the right. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Bye for now.